guys, welcome back to ARK. This is going to be episode 11. So last night, which was actually Wednesday for me, my fiance got on and he helped me get a whole bunch of chitin and cementing paste going. Now, I decided to take a break from trying to craft these. Okay? I only need 6 more, but I mean, it's going to be like 2,500 chitin. I mean, cementing paste. Like, it's going to be a lot. I was trying to mess around with like how we wanted this to look, because I mean I'm struggling to find out. I mean I don't even know if we're gonna need all of this space, guys. These things are huge. I completely underestimated how big they are, and it's with it just being me here, I don't know if I'm gonna need more than one of these. But anyway, I started to mess around with like placing walls down and trying to figure out what we could do for storage and for crafting. I don't have the crafting area figured out, but I started a storage system. Okay, and I put it over here by this door because that volcano right there is probably a volcano. That's not a volcano. That mountain right there is probably where we're gonna go to get like our metal and our crystal and stuff like that. I don't know if there's obsidian up there. I might still have to go to the volcano for that. I'm not sure. But even still, that's not too bad. So I figured we're probably going to be taking the RG out this door a lot. So I put the storage back here. Now you can see here I've already got it started. These things here are structures plus metal storage boxes. Yes. And they hold 100, they have 100 slots. So they're pretty good. I mean, like, this is more than enough. Okay? And you can see here there's going to be 12 over here. I haven't placed these 3 yet. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So there's going to be a total of 24 of these chests at 100 slots apiece. I mean, this is probably all the storage that we're going to need for a good while, if not ever. And then I was thinking, I don't know what I'm going to put over here. I kind of want to be able to replicate this on this side, so I want a wall kind of going out here on an angle if I can. I tested, I can get my Anki, or not my Anki, that is not an Anki. I can get my RG through here. So, not that, I don't know that I would need to, but, I mean, if I didn't feel like turning around, I guess, or I needed to go to the volcano or something, I can get the RG through there. And the Yankee, I could drop the Yankee off, turn the Yankee around. The Yankee's kind of, it's got a really wide hitbox for some reason. And I don't think I can fit it through here. But that's fine. It won't be needed. So this is what I'm thinking for storage. And I'm hoping, at least so far anyway, crafting's going to start off over here. I don't know how much room we're going to need. I mean, this is going to be insane to figure out, guys. Because I'm thinking, like, maybe here? Maybe? It's a lot of room. And, I could probably even fit an industrial forge in here at some point. I mean, this thing is massive. And then I don't know what we're going to do with all this other space. I mean, this is crazy. I suppose I'd rather have too much space than not enough. It's just, I don't know what we're going to do with all of it. So, that's what I've got going so far. I'm going to finish these up, and hopefully we have enough cementing paste to get this going. And then I can concentrate on finishing off the roof. And then, I guess we'll start getting the crafting area placed down. So, let me finish off these chests, and then I'll bring you guys back, and we'll see if we can figure out the crafting area. Alright guys, I wanted to bring you back for a quick update on what I got going on here. I started separating out some of the sections. Now they're not, perfectly in line with these sections, but I was able to figure out how to get some walls to go around the tree trunk, and still look pretty decent. So this is what I've done so far. I'm thinking this is going to be our main crafting area, for starters. I don't foresee it needing to be any bigger than this, but if we have to, I mean, we've got plenty of room. So, for now, this is going to be our crafting area. Now, I started to cover up, as you can see here, these walls. Let me see if I can show you on this side. Yeah, here we go. So, like, these walls, while it looks nice, they stick out. The edge of the walls stick out. So, here, I'll show you really quickly what I've been doing. We'll start, this is the one we're going to do next, just in case anybody's looking for building tips. And you could technically do this with normal ARK. You just have to use like the foundation. Like you have to put a foundation like down there. Although, I want to be able to pick this back up. So what I've been doing is doing that, because with Structures Plus, and I can't remember if you can do it with regular ARK, you can snap a foundation to the underside of a ceiling. And these pillars need a foundation to snap in the right spot. So to get them to line up with that wall, I'm snapping a ceiling to the wall, and then a foundation to the ceiling. Now, excuse me. If I were to leave it like this and then break this or pick up this foundation, these pillars would bust, because there's nothing holding them in place anymore. They need to knocking my keyboard around here. They need to have contact with either the ground or, the foundation. So, to remedy that, I have to pick these foundations up that are underneath it, just like that, and then snap a pillar down to our tree platform, because this tree platform counts as like a source of ground per se, or another foundation. And then I've just been putting a foundation back in there. So now if I take this, you can see the pillar is staying. So then I can finish doing it all the way up. And there we go. It looks a lot nicer. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, we're back. So I finished the storage area, and I'm just now getting some of our crafting benches. In. Let's just come over here. Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. So you can see here, the storage area is done. Yeah. I don't foresee us needing really any more than this. I mean, this is crazy. And what I did was I actually, in some of these, I made folders. So you can see here, like, okay, we'll be able to put stone arrows in there, and trank arrows in there, some more stone arrows, just to help keep things organized just a little bit better. Because, I mean, that way I don't have to go searching for things. It's just, I don't have any of the other stuff yet, but we will eventually craft some of that stuff. The shock darts I thought was interesting. I actually have never played around with those, and I kind of want to. Like, I want to know how good they are compared to, like, regular ones. Okay. So really quick, I do need to get the charcoal out of my inventory, so we're going to do this, and we can probably find it right there. Alright. There we go. Because my charcoal chest is one of the ones up at the very top, so I can't reach it anyway. So ammo, let's see here. We've got some stuff. I don't know that I'm going to be holding on to, like, every little thing that we find, but I'm definitely going to hold on to some of it, just in case anything happens to, like, if we die and we can't recover our inventory, I want to have backups, and I want to have choices. So, we're going to hold on to as much as we can. If it starts to get to, a point where there's just so much of it, we'll start dropping the lower ones. Let's see here. Oh. Mastercraft cloth boots. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, that's good for that. Weapons. Did we have any? Yes, we did. Okay, so, crossbows. And I'm wondering if I should... I've been holding on to a primitive one for when I'm using trank darts, just because if you start using the other ones, like, the basic one only seems to do, like, 70 damage, which is fine. It takes a little longer to knock things out, but I'm worried that if I use a higher one, I'm just going to kill things. So, for now, we'll hold on to these, and then I have this Mastercraft one that I've been using for regular stone arrows to do damage with. And what we'll do is we'll put this in here for now. And obviously, if we get to a point where we want to swap them out, we'll have it. And we'll put that in there, and then it looks like... Oh, you know what we need? We need another folder here that I completely forgot about. There we go. We'll put an attachments folder, because you get those in drops all the time. Okay, so now we're going to do armor. That's right here. So So we've got some cloth armor. Now basically anything that's better than what the base, better than what I can craft is. So the primitive one, like the primitive cloth pants, now these are a primitive cloth pants, obviously. But the one that you craft has an armor of 10. All of the cloth stuff has like an armor of 10. So basically I'm keeping anything that's better than that for now. And again, if it becomes too much, then we'll start dropping the lower stuff. But just to explain there what's going on with that. Okay, and we're going to do that with all of them. You know, like the armor for the hide stuff, I think is usually 20. Like, you know, the armor rating for each piece is like 20. So if we get a primitive one, but it's like, I don't know, 22 or something, I'll hold on to it for now. And then we've got some spoiled meat on us. Not sure where I got that from. Why do I have 123 spoiled meat? Let's put that on Plymouth for now, because we don't have any fridges or anything up here yet. And you can see here, I just kind of grabbed like what I could. The fiber I'm going to drop, because our fiber chest is completely full. I went and I used our utility dinos to fill up like the basic ones. I haven't done flint, I don't think. I don't even know where flint is. Yeah, flint's right there. I don't think I've done flint. Yeah, okay. So I have to take the Yankee out and get some flint. And I haven't filled up. I want to take the saber back over to the cave and get more chitin, because we're going to need a lot of it to finish the roof. Like, yeah, I still haven't done the roof pieces, and we're going to need a lot of chitin. So, what do I have in my inventory? Structures. Okay, and then hide. I've got some hide. Well, the hide I can put away. Let's see if I can reach it without having to... There we go. The top row is stone, wood, and thatch. Now, I tried to make both of these rows things that I could pull. And like to do the auto transferring so that I wouldn't have to physically interact with the chest, which is why I put like all the armor and the ammo and stuff. Like I put those down here. The top row of here I think is metal, electronics, and polymer. So I can literally like I don't have to go into that chest for anything else. Now the only one that's kind of tricky is this trophies chest, because if I need like a specific trophy for something, then I have to be able to go into the chest. But I can reach, you know, oh, there's polymer. Then I'm not sure. I don't even know what those chests are. I know one of them's metal. But yeah, so that's the plan anyway. Structures again. That's right. Right. So structures is here, and I made folders for all of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all of these in our wood folder. And then I'm going to hold on to the rest of it because we need to place these in our crafting area. And I might actually make another forge. Until we can get the industrial forge going, it might benefit us to have 3 forges. I mean, obviously it would benefit us to have, you know, any number of forges. But we're going to go with 1 more. We'll have 3. Let's do that. Alright, and then we've got to come over here and we've got to figure out how we want this room to look. You take that spoiled meat, and then let me get Plymouth out of the way here. Oh, and then I almost forgot to mention, I haven't finished the walls going up to the trunk. I haven't decided if I want to just put ceilings on this and then leave the rest of the trunk exposed, or if I want the walls to go all the way up, you know, to as close to the ceiling as we can get. I'm not sure which would, you know, look nicer. And then I did start putting... Oh, excuse me. I did start putting some ceilings down up here. I don't think I'm going to cover the entire thing, but I wanted to have just like an upper floor that I could use as like a bedroom area, because I mean obviously we have more than enough room. Like it's not necessary, but I don't know. I was just kind of playing around with the idea. We'll see how we can make everything look. But let's come over here. All right. Oh, and that's another thing that I need. I need to make like irrigation and stuff because we're gonna need water up here. And I haven't even messed with that. I don't know how we would do it though, because we're gonna have ceiling on this, obviously. So I don't know where I would put like a water tank. I suppose I could put them on the outside of the building, like maybe put some floors or some ceilings, like right on the edge of wherever I need water. I don't know. That's an idea. We might mess around with that. Okay, so crafting area. I don't want to cover up the sap tap, which I'm actually really happy. I don't know if I mentioned this. These walls don't block it. Thankfully, I can still access this sap tap, which is incredible. So I don't want to block that. I mean, this is tough. This is really, really tough because we don't need this whole space. It's crazy. And wherever I put my mortar and pestles, these I'm going to need to make storage, because I didn't put storage down for these, like for the narcotics, the stimulants, stuff like that. I figured that I would prefer for that to be with, like, wherever the mortars are. That, and I didn't think we needed a chest that can hold 100 stacks of stimulants, So I'm thinking maybe we'll put the mortar stuff over here in this corner, because I can put the 2 tables down. I can make, is that wall? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, hold on really quick then. You know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to grab, and I'll just do this on camera with you. So I just need 2 of these. And then eventually we'll get metal ladders. So the ladders literally serve no purpose other than I think they help make it look nicer. It just makes it look like it's got, support. Like it's an actual built shelf, I guess. I don't like those catwalks just floating. So we'll have to build some metal ladders for this eventually. Alright, but if we do this... Oh, why don't you wanna... There we go. So that's where our storage can go for these. Okay, here we go. This is going to be interesting because, you know what, why don't we start on this side? And I don't know if it's straight. I mean, it looks pretty straight. What if we do this? Okay. So, the only thing is if I get under here too far, it'll snap to the catwalk, and I don't want that. So that looks pretty good. I mean, oh yeah, it's under there just a little bit. I mean, we could do it that way, and then I just don't want it. Oh, you know what? We could probably put even more tables. I might have to craft another table, guys. So then what we'll do is we'll go all the way over to, yeah, I guess there. Why not? And then I'll just craft another table. Let me find out where that is. Structures, furniture, wood. Here we go. Let's just craft another table. And then stick it right in the center there. And we got a longer table to work with. That looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, look at that. Let's get out of orbit camera. There we go. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually place the campfires over here. Because I think that being inside that pillar is not actually going to interfere with it too much. So let's do that. Yeah, I can still access it. Okay, perfect. And then we might just make more mortars. I don't know. Like how finicky these keys are. That's one thing I miss about playing it on console. Like, look at this. I can stand here, or if I tap my thing even just a little bit, it moves me really far over. I don't have to worry about that on console. Alright, so I guess we'll go with that. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Okay, better. Okay, so we could probably make another mortar. Let's do that. Crafting. No, I want S+, which is in a completely different folder. Okay. Ugh. See? Like, why does it have to be so finicky? I guess maybe if I had a different keyboard? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's get up here. Listen, ARK. You need to work with me here, okay? Because nobody wants to see me finicking around with mortar and pestles all night. Okay. There we go. So 5 should be more than enough. And then, I don't know what kind of storage I want on top. I guess we'll have to use the regular storage boxes. Like, yeah, I'll have to mess around with that. Alright, and then, let's see. So that's where the mortar and the campfires are going to go. I'll probably put a cooking pot over here. And something I noticed, actually, we have to craft 2 cooking pots. So we have to craft the regular ARK cooking pot, and then we're going to want this this Structures Plus cooking pot. So that's the S+ one. And then I'll show you why. Nope, not S+. So for regular ARK, we have to go into Structures and then Cooking. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we'll just put it over here. Okay, so the S Plus cooking pot is, you know, obviously it's pretty cool. It actually shows you, like, the recipes for everything. So you don't even really need to, like, collect recipes. I mean, I like to have them. But yeah, you can make all of the recipes. It shows you everything right there in the cooking pot. Now, there is one thing the S Plus cooking pot does not do. Okay? Oh, no, they took it out. No! I was going to show you guys. You can make chibi dinos in the regular one. I wonder why it's not letting me do that. So, I might have to... I wonder why. So on our server, we have a regular cooking pot, and it let me craft all of the holiday skins, and it let me craft the chibi dinos, and it was letting me do it for free. And it's not letting me do that here, so I don't know if that's a setting that I have on my single player that I have to mess around with, but for now, we're going to hold on to it, because if I can figure that out, then I definitely want to show it to you guys. And I want to craft some chibi dinos so we can actually, you know, get that extra level, and I can show you guys, you know, back when we went to the volcano and I was talking about them, I can actually show to you, like, what it is. Okay, so we still need to figure out our refining forges, and we need to figure out, like, where we want, like, the S Plus crafting bench and stuff. See, this is crazy, because, like, look at all of this space we'll never use. Oh boy, guys. I mean, I guess I could just, like, put down a bunch of forges, like, over here. Huh. We could do that. I could craft, like, a bunch of forges. Let me see here. So, what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna have to craft even more forges, but we're gonna line these up with, like, the back here. Oh, there's keys. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna do this. Alright. How does that seem so? Okay. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have to craft even more forges. Okay, so that's 3. Probably another 5, maybe? Let's try 5. And again, for Structures Plus, we don't want to be under Structures and Crafting. We want to just be under the main tab and Crafting. That's what I mean about Structures Plus. Like, stuff is, like, I never know where to find things, and it's taking me a while to learn. Okay. So then, let's try placing these. It's weird that it, like, goes in just a little bit. Okay. It seems really, like we're getting into the wall here. But maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Okay, and then is this the last one, I hope? Well, I suppose if it's not, then I've got an extra forge somewhere. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so will we need all these forges? I don't know, maybe. Especially if we want to upgrade the base to metal, then yeah, we're gonna need it. Okay, so there's those, and then I guess we'll take the smithy, and I hate how much room is okay. Like, it really bothers me that there's so much room. So for now, we'll just place the smithy over here, and we'll place our S Plus crafting bench right next to it. Okay. Well, it's a start, guys. This is definitely a start. So, okay, well, let me figure out, because I've still got, like, the, preserving bins, but I gotta get all that stuff out of the preserving bin. So let me go get that, and let me see how much time we have left for our episode, and we'll see what else we can get done. Alright, guys, and we are back. I was just finishing off clearing out some of this. I'm gonna leave these storage boxes here for now. There's really no point picking them up just yet. Just got some extra resources in them. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do, we've only got a couple of minutes left here of this episode. I can show you here what I have gotten done. I took the saber-tooth over to the cave there, and I got us a bunch of chitin. Our chest over here is completely full, And then on top of that, there's like even more in his inventory. So we're pretty good on kiting for a little while. But anyway, the only thing I added was preserving bins over here. And I put down, what is this, 4, 5? Because I've got them at, like, this one's going to be for raw meat, then we got cooked meat, berries, eggs, and then I've got one over here for miscellaneous. This is just going to have, I don't know, pretty much anything else that needs a preserving bin. So, jerky, probably. Oh, excuse me. I think bug repellent is perishable. I can't remember. We'll have to craft some, and we're gonna need to eventually because we're gonna want to be able to like get a bee and stuff. So the last thing I wanted to do, really quick, and I see that it's getting dark. You know what we might do really quick then? Weapons. Let's make ourselves a torch so we can see what we're doing because I don't want this to be too dark for you guys, and it is definitely way darker. Yeah, we'll do that. It's definitely way darker by the time the video gets to YouTube. So the last thing I was thinking about doing is I was trying to figure out what we could do about the artifacts. Oh, excuse me. I just smacked my mic. I want to... I probably can't because of there's nothing there. Yeah. So I have, you know, obviously just the one artifact that we gathered. But I want to find a place for them. Like, I want, you know, we have to display the artifacts. Maybe we'll start over here. And I'm wondering, I've never tried this before, but I'm hoping we can get the artifact pedestal to sit... Oh, okay, cool. Alright, we can do it. Let's see here. Okay, that looks pretty straight. Can I hack it and get it up there? Okay. Wait a minute, can't see. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty straight. It's hard to see too well, because you can't really, Alright, and I also don't know how many of these will be able to fit on here. YOLO. Let's try that. Alright, and then let's back out of here. Oh, I wasn't crouched. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one here. And I do have another one that I got from the cave. I just figured, you know, because each one of these pedestals here, you can actually have one in the display slot, and then you can have one in the inventory. So I went and I got another artifact, and I'll probably just put that in there off camera. So yeah, this is what we ended up with. We've got our mortar and pestles over here. I put some storage in for everything, and I added a gas chest. It was like the one thing I think I completely forgot about. We need a chest for gasoline. So, excuse me, I put that over there. And then we're going to leave our cooking pots for there. I'm going to figure out some kind of water situation. I'm thinking I might knock out like this wall here, or put a door frame in and maybe put some ceilings down just outside there so we can actually collect some water. And then I have to finish the roof. I haven't finished those yet, of course. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forges, so we'll be able to start smelting metal here pretty quick. And then, yeah, just the smithy, the crafting, the S+ crafting bench. I put our bed over here for now. It will eventually go up there, but I was just, you know, just figured get it over here for now. And then I'm going to make a fabricator. I'm going to make an S+ fabricator. I might put it in this corner. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But other than that, that's what we got going on. It's nice and spacious. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys!